Hey guys, welcome to Sippin' and Spillin'. Sid here from 3 Mississippi. I hope you guys are having a great day. It's a nice fall day here today, and I thought I'd go for a little walk. All the horses are out right now. Our neighbor's horses are standing. I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was Beulah. She's walking towards me right now. But here she comes. Hi, Mama. But the neighbor's horses are standing in that tree line right there. Hi, Mama. Did you come over to say hi? Did you come over to say hi? Are those your friends over there? She seems to have mixed feelings about the neighbor horses. Like sometimes she'll talk to them, and then when we have taken her over there, she doesn't seem too keen on them. She kind of wants to instantly get away from them. So but that seems to be her general attitude some days. So she's funny like that. And Bunko, of course, is down here at my feet because he doesn't leave my side. He's a funny one. So Beulah apparently is going to pace back and forth here a little bit because she's anxious. But man, that pond is low. We haven't had. I mean, we had rain the other day. I don't know if you guys can even see it. It's so low, super low. We're due to get some rain in the next couple of weeks, like real rain. We had a little bit of rain that was like a good amount, but we're still. They've actually got our county under a burn ban still, and they extended it. I thought they were going to lift it. But instead they extended it after that last little bit of rain we had until December something. So I've got this big pile going over here for our burn pile that we can't burn yet. I'm gonna have to wait a while. And I know that not everybody follows that rule, but I happen to know that our fire chief lives super close to us. So because she goes to our church, so I don't want to. Number one, I'm not a rule breaker, and number two, I don't want to put her in that position where she has to, do that. So we're just gonna live with our pile right there for a little while until the ban is lifted and see what happens. But it's so it's funny because the weather has been so warm, towards the end of October, and then now that we're into November, it's been cooler, and we did have that one freeze, or frost, but we haven't had like really cold days yet. We've had like, I think the coldest day was like 65, which is like, that's nothing. So it'd be kind of, I'm kind of like, I'm ready for that colder weather. But we'll see. But last night, Frankie, because the deer season is upon us, and we'd hit a few snags with getting her rifle sighted in. So last night, they actually sighted in Frankie's rifle, and we were, since we had the target up and since we were doing stuff, our neighbor Ross, who had helped us with Beulah's hooves, came by and he wanted to get his done and sighted in for deer season as well. So they were working on that, and then we had taken the old shotgun out and we were throwing up we don't have the pigeons or anything, so we were throwing up old soda cans and shooting them. and I was actually, I think, well, Frankie hit one with like one BB, and Mike hit one with like one BB, but I hit my can. I obliterated it, and I was very proud of myself. And I was like, "Ooh, okay." Like I've never, every time I've done target practice, it's been just that target practice. It's been a standing still target. It's been, get everything sighted in, all that. And I do well with that, but I've never like shot skeet or anything like that. And so to hit it right out of the park like that was kind of exciting. Oh, Miss Beulah's walking back over. Let's see. Let's go talk to Beulah. It's kind of exciting. And so actually she might be coming down here. Or no, she's not. She's walking Well, yeah, she is. She is coming down here. Well, we'll see where she goes. She's walking towards the top half, so we'll see. Um, but anyway, she I enjoyed that, and I was like, and afterwards I was like, you know what? I think maybe next year. I had said, hey, I'm not going to go hunting. That's your that's your guys' thing. It's not my thing. I'm not going to worry about it. Um, but after shooting skeet, I was like, maybe I could hit a moving target. I mean, I know you generally wait till the deer stops. I get that. But in my mind, if you're hunting something, you have to be prepared to track it a bit. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm like, I think like I could do that. What's up, mama? Are you coming back over? You want love? Is that why you're coming over? Okay. Um, but so I told him, I said, obviously this year I don't have time to practice with that rifle. But next year I'll have all the time in the world. Hi. What's going on? What's going on? You just, what do you, I don't know what you want, sweet pea. She keeps coming over to me and then walking back over. I don't know what she's doing. She's being typical Beulah right now, the back and forth. Um, she's probably like, take me over there. And then the minute I take her over to those other horses, she's going to want to run away and get freaked out. Because that's what happens every time. Every time we take her out when the horses are up here, when Frankie's been working with her, and she's walked her even near the fence where she's right across the fence right now from Clover. She freaks out and she wants to leave. So we don't know. She has a little mind of her own. We just say she's an old lady set in her ways. Well, she's not that old, but like, she's set in her ways, which is fine, you know. But she's doing what she's doing. Um, but anyway, so I think next year I'm actually gonna try my hand at deer hunting. Frankie was all excited when I said it. She's like, really? I'll take you out. I was like, okay. So we'll see. I mean, after practicing with the rifle, if I don't feel comfortable enough to go deer hunting, because I'm more used to shooting pistols and like I am used to kind of shooting the 22, the LR, but I don't do it very often. Um, so we'll see if I am comfortable enough and I feel like I could actually do it. Uh, then I will definitely go deer hunting next year. I'm not going to go out and buy my own gun and do all that. I'll use Frankie's and I'll just go on a day when, you know, during deer season when she's not going to be hunting and won't need it. What now? She's walked back over here. Beulah's so funny. She's like, why are you walking away? We're going to come see Kusi because he's been patiently sitting at the. I know, Mama. She's over there whinnying and neighing and doing all the horsey things. Here's my handsome boy. Are you my good boy? Hi, handsome. Yes, Coos. His feet are so big. I was telling you guys, we let them out to play we let him out to play with Skylar and Lundy, and he's as big as Lundy, which I don't. It definitely as big as Skylar, but Lundy's maybe an inch taller than him, but he's every bit as big as she is. Just kind of crazy, but he's been such a good boy. He's gotten very used to like when we do target practice and stuff, but he stays very alert and he stays with the goats and he's been doing all the things, all the things he's supposed to be doing. And he's very good about, we do follow and hold and sit and settle, and leave it. Like, teaching him, he was getting a little too rowdy with Dan, the weather goat, and so I had to stay out here with him for a while and kind of go over, leave it, and then he got the idea and he stopped. He's like, oh, I'm not supposed to play that rough. So he's very smart, and he's a good boy. Yes, he's a good boy. And then Bunko's down here kind of teasing him right now. Bunko does not go in the goat pen, for anything. He'll go sit up on the fence post, but he will not go in the goat pen, which I think is so funny because he'll go in the chicken coop area once in a while, but he really just kind of, it's not his thing. It's kind of funny. But yeah, so anyway, deer season next year, that will be interesting. So I think I'm gonna try to do that. Bunko is literally climbing up my back right now. Hi, hi. Um, yeah. It'll be, and Frankie was like, well, then you have to help dress it out. And I was like, that's fine, I'll do that. I have no problem. And it was funny because she said it in front of Mike, and Mike laughed. And he's like, you know how many animals your mom has broken down? Like, I think she can do it. So, I mean, she's seen me do poultry and stuff, and I've helped with the pigs some and the sheep some. And, I'm very comfortable with working with the process of breaking down an animal. Like, it's not something that freaks me out or grosses me out, or you know, um, I know that's where meat comes from, and I know that you have to be able to utilize it. You have to be able to break it down and utilize it. I realize not everybody can do that, but hi, handsome. What? He's over here. He's like whining. Um, but yeah, he's a good boy. And Bunko's just sort of wrapped himself around me while I'm crouched down here. But yeah, I think I'm excited to try my hands at deer hunting. I think it's gonna be cool. Um, and we'll see. I mean, I could go hunting 10 times and never get a deer, you know. Um, or I could go out my first time and, get an 8-point buck and show everybody up. We'll see. We'll see how I do, I guess, next year. But that's 365 days away. But I kind of got excited about it yesterday. I was like, yeah, I'm going to do that. I think I can do it. I forget what, for some reason, I just had it in my head like, oh, I'm not going to bother doing that. I make the sausage and I do all the other stuff and whatever. Hi, Bunk. Yeah. Hi. These two. Oh my word. Have you ever seen such a silly barn cat in your life? I know. He's sitting on me. I know. Can I get up now, Bunk? I know. Coos, it's okay. These two. Okay. Well, thank you. All right. Good stuff. All right. But anyway, guys, we've got a lot done uh, with the ducks the other day, getting them processed out, and they had cooled in the cooler overnight with ice. And so um, today I pulled all their pin feathers out that were left after the skin shrunk up, and got them all nice and prepared and clean. And then tonight I actually have my monthly Bunko game tonight for a couple of hours. So Mike and Frankie are going to work on breaking down the duck carcasses, getting the breasts and the legs off, and then uh, tomorrow we're going to be starting that stock with all of the carcasses and the yummies. So I'm excited about that, and that'll be Friday's video of what we do with the things that we are harvesting that we're raising. So you'll get to see, what we do with all of that stuff, and then we'll be able to, have it for winter soups and have it on the shelf and have it ready and all that good stuff. So I'm excited about that because I like being able to add stuff to our pantry and to have those things. So Beulah, what are you doing? They went away. Now she's mad because the horses went away. She's a typical woman. She can't make up her mind. She doesn't know what she wants. But anyway, um, so we're gonna work on that, and I'll get that video turned around, and then I think we've got some other things this weekend if the weather holds a little bit longer. Work on now that we've got the rest of those materials. Hopefully, get some time to work on that brooder side of the coop some more and get that finished, and get a few more things around here done because for too much longer, we're in that rainy season and you almost can't do anything outside for a while. It's just constant rain. And I mean, it's not like nonstop, constant rain, but the ground is really muddy. You can't use the tractor for certain things. Um, just going through the yard with the tractor just is going to tear it up, and you just have to be real careful. Mississippi mud's a real thing. And when it starts raining and it doesn't stop, pretty much for a couple months. Hi, handsome. You're climbing Hey, ow, 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 yes, ow. Oh, he just got me with his little claws on my leg. But it gets to be where there's only certain things you can do outside, work wise. Now there's things we can do planning wise and you know, kind of fixing up wise of certain things, but you know, it's kind of limits you when the weather's bad, as you know from I'm sure all the other homesteading type channels and farming channels that you watch. There's limits to what you can do once the weather changes and shifts, and so it's hard to get certain things done in the real hot part of the summer. And then it's real hard to get things done once the skies open up and the rain begins. So we've got kind of in this little window right now where the weather's perfect, and need to try to get a few more things done before that rain settles in to kind of finish a few things out. So I'll be excited about that. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I gotta go take care of some other things and get ready for to head out for tonight. But as always, guys, I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. And remember, safety's off.